You know, I really love the rain, but right now I'm having a love-hate relationship with it. Alright guys, so loaded up the yak, headed out. You can see all the crazy cloud cover, but you know what, I just didn't care. I've been trying to go fishing for so long, and when you're the type of business I am, rain can put you behind real quick. So I decided, I don't care unless I'm in a hurricane or some serious lightning. I'm going to hit the water. So I loaded up the yak, and one thing I was going to do too, I was going to try to attempt an LTB Bass XL Slam. Even though my waters really don't favor some of the stuff they put in there sometimes, I was still going to give it a shot. But the rain was going to be a powerful foe today. Oh, check out that old building right there. You guys see that? That's a post office that was built back in the 1800s. That thing's still up and running today. Pretty cool little building. They sell some stuff. It's not just a post office, like a general store. Some of the neat stuff you don't see across the country. That's why I like in some of these videos you get to see some of the neat scenery and places that you never would get to see otherwise. So this is one of my little favorite backcountry roads going down to the fishing hole. But look around that sky, just check it out. It's all over the place. I mean, as far as you can see, you got black skies, water dumping all over the place. I mean, look at the cloud buildup. But hey, guess what? We ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna go fishing. Hope that didn't make you dizzy right there. Yeah, there's some more. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I remember thinking to myself, Sherman, you're a nut, because I'm driving quite a way. But I said, hey, guess what? We're going to make it happen. Man, the water is up super high in this little lake. Got to keep me an eye out for some moccasins. So this is going to try to be a lucky tackle box slam. Maybe I can do it right here off the bank. I don't know. The water's extremely high. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and show you all the quick unboxing. I've already opened this one, and I've already kind of set my rods up so you guys know. So what we got in here, check it out. We got riot baits, a little beaver. I got that set up. We got a skinny bear spinnerbait, which is right here. That bad boy's set to go. We'll see what happens with that. Here's the way I set the beaver up, because we actually got a, oh snap, because we actually had a little tungsten weight in there with the bottom with this line stopper. Kind of got it set up on there like that. Got some Strike King Rage Tail worms. Got that set up too. Got that on a little spinning rod with no weight. Texas rig actually done pulled out. I got hung up there, but you guys see it, no big deal. Everybody seen a Texas rig before. I got this Livingston deep diving crankbait. Got this Monsterbass topwater shad. That looks good. I'm gonna give that a try later. Got some offset hooks there, and I got the little line stoppers with a tungsten weight. I'm ready to fish, y'all. So that's one of the quickest unboxings I've ever done. And let's go ahead and see if we can't do something. Looks like the rain is going to leave me alone, guys. I'm going to go back up here to the truck for a minute, regroup, rethink. I've been fishing for about 30 minutes, trying some of the stuff we had I put on there. One thing I'm not going to be able to use that heavy weight. There's a lot of grass in this little lake, a ton of it. So had to go back to the drawing board on that one. Well, guys, like any great fisherman will do when a rainstorm comes, there's one thing for sure going to be biting, and that's me. Ooh, check that out. I guess I could do a food review while I'm at it. Check it. Wow, wow, wow. This is from a place in Hawthorne called the Burger Barn. Burger Barn. They cook the burger to order, and this is the super cheese. Let's see what it tastes like. Well, if you're in Hawthorne, Florida that is, and you're hungry, and you want a burger, the place to do is the Burger Barn. We're not done fishing yet though. I just scratched the surface today. Let me go ahead and bust out this burger, and then we'll head to our next spot. Whew. Now that was one tasty burger. Well guys, I'm in the middle of a rainstorm right here. So I think I might try and head a little bit north. Go to a different locale. A lake I like a lot just because it's, you know, really nice water, and I can get out and step in. And if I get tired of sitting down in the yak, it looks pretty clear that way. So, goodbye. Guys, we got the munchies off our back. Now let's see if we can get the skunk off of it. Alright guys, so hopefully we got a little bit of the storms behind us, and I'm going to start off with this little, I can't remember the name of the bait in the tackle box, but I'll show you guys when I rig it weightless. Texas rig, got a little bit too big of a hook, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to throw it on this little light rod. My luck, I'll probably get something 15 pounds on here. Anyways, let's see what we can do. I'll come back at you when I got a fish. You know guys, I gotta say, I've probably been fishing with the beaver for about, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. This water looks great for it. Maybe I'm just not holding my mouth right. But either way, I'm thinking, man, right in here with this dock, this broken off dock and stuff, my goodness. There's gotta be something up in here, don't you think? I'm thinking, man, this should produce right here, guys. This area right here should produce, period. But I never really fished this lake a lot, so I don't know about it. I know it's got good production value. There's some fish in here, no doubt about it. But we'll keep fighting. I'll get back with y'all when I get something on the line. Wow, I just had a nice hit on a little beeve here. I don't know what they call it. They call it something, some kind of bug. But anyways, you know, I'm not fishing with the stopper because it keeps coming out. And I have my drag too loose. And in this heavy, I'm definitely not fishing the right equipment for this, but who cares? I'm just having fun. But that thing, yeah, that was a nice fish. Man, that was good. Let me get back in here and see what I can do. Look all around me though, guys. Goodness. See all this crap? Oh, well, I'm gonna still try to punch in these weeds. I wasn't fast enough on the start. This thing is supposed to stay paused. I can't figure it out. I got this new GoPro 5 and it's supposed to, you know, stop, start, whatever. But when I stop it, it shuts all the way off, so I don't know. Okay guys, I threw the bead for a little while. I'll probably go back to it, but I got some nice open water here. I'm just going to drift across it. And, you know, I never throw a spinner. I mean, I really have never in my life, but you know, I'm trying to broaden my horizons. You know, I guess I shouldn't say fishing with the same old thing gets boring. It does if you don't catch nothing, but generally speaking, you know, I can pretty much catch something when I go, but I use the same old stuff. And you know, when you're getting lucky tackle boxes and all that, hey, mystery tackle boxes and whatnot, it's time to come out of your comfort zone a little bit. I'm hoping this storm goes around. There's a little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning. I shouldn't be out here really, but let's see what happens with this spinner. Like I say, it's something I never really throw. I'm probably ain't going to stick with it long, unless something just wallops it. Now, if something just wallops it, then I'll probably stick with it. Actually, if I catch something with it, I got to keep going with something else because I'm trying to do a slam. Right now, I'm just trying to do a no skunk. Man, I tell you what, this spinnerbait, whatever way your direction, all I got to do is throw it the direction I want to go, and it'll pull me there. Ooh, that was some lightning. I know a lot of guys fish with bait casters, or not bait, but you know, they fish with them and they reel left hand, but this is so awkward to me. This is my son's reel. He's left-handed actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure I'd throw it up. That's a good ways away, that lightning. I mean, I got some of the clouds over top me, but hopefully I'll stay alive. If you guys never get this video footage, then you won't know what happened, but somebody will. They'll find a melted yak with a whole fat joker fried on it. Let's hope not. No! That's going to be a golly washer. Not that it really matters. I'm already soaked to the hilt. I just don't want to get struck by lightning. Let me get up out of here before I get messed up. Woo! That lightning, that thunder don't get you excited to get off the water. Might need to take you to a medical doctor. Not a medical doctor, but a psychiatrist. I don't know if you guys can see that. I just turned the thing on. You're looking straight in front of the yak. Looked like I just saw some schooling bass bust. There they go. See, they're probably busting shad, and that's what this little thing is supposed to be. So let's see if I can get in some action. This thing hitting the water like a freight train. It looked like bass popping shad. That's exactly what it looked like. Like if you ever seen them in a school and they go to popping them things up. Oh, there he is. Golly, my finger slipped off the reel. My hand slipped off the reel. It was wet. Well, we know this thing works. Maybe they're just hanging out here. Dang it, man. Well, it looks like the storm got away from me, guys, so maybe I'll end up having a decent night or decent evening. We'll see. So I'm throwing that top water shad again, and the only thing I don't like about this thing is the way it, I mean, and I don't like, doesn't no matter the way I throw it, it hits the water like an anchor. I got to keep my eye out for big squalling gators around here. This area just looks so prime for top water. That's all I'm going to be throwing from here to dark. I don't care what happens unless I get lightning come around. Throwing this thing or something. I got a lunker hut. Really cool looking top water plug that I like too. It's, oh dang it. Well, there was a blow up in the mist, guys. Hey, I better keep with this thing. He missed it, plain and simple, because I gave him time to grab it. Man. Wow. Holy crap. I felt that one in my testicles. I'm getting up out of here, you guys. Holy crap. Oh no. I got my graphite antenna rod up here. Oh, well. Well, guys, despite a soggy day, it still was a good day fishing. I didn't complete the slam, didn't catch a fish, never got the skunk off my back. But I did get to use a couple of baits out of the Lucky Tackle box. That shad was a pretty cool bait. Only problem was, I don't know if it's designed that way. Get full of water, get heavy as heck, and it would sink and just smack the water like a brick falling out the sky. So certainly any area where fish would be a little skittish, they'd run like crazy. Now they may come back. I mean, you saw I got a couple of hits there. The beaver, I think it did him pretty well, but to be honest with you, I did more paddling than fishing just because of the weather. But you know, you can see that black cow coming in. I would get soaked before I got back to the ramp once again, and then I had to drive home about 45 minutes soaked, which is cool, because you know what, a day getting soaked fishing is better than a day getting soaked working. So anyways, I want to say thank you to all you guys, especially ones who have watched it this far. If you've watched it this far, say it in the comments. I'm just curious to see if anybody made it to the end of this video. And if you did, stay tuned for the end. I'm going to put a couple of words of wisdom. I don't know if you call it words of wisdom, words of stupidity. But anyways, I'm going to put it on there. So thanks a lot, guys. Keep on rocking. Keep on hanging out. Let's go. You know what we're going to be doing. Rain or shine, we're going to be fishing. That'll do it.
479.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, sometimes when you get soaked all day and you lick your wounds, you need to get your little snack on. Like I need me a shake and some apple pies. That's a large? One thing done shrunk up, ain't they? I ain't bought one in a while. Good thing I got them pies. Have a good one. You know how long it's been since I bought a shake at McDonald's, and that's a large? Now, I know they're not worried about trying to save our lives with this shake. Saying America's too fat and we need to trim back the calories. I think they're trying to save the purse. No wonder they're going out of business. We fat people demand a large McDonald's. not a medium. Everything shrunk. The Big Mac. I mean, it's ridiculous.